a format out of, the idea na magkaroon ng Wives Club na concept. Kasi meron naman na talagang shows or reality shows before na tinatry capture yung relationship ng mga foreigners at ng mga Filipino. Pero syempre, we wanted to introduce a different lens, siguro, of capturing yung pagiging complex, yung complexities ng relationships ng mga Filipina with foreigners. Siguro mas yun yung gusto natin makapture this time. Para mas mag-focus talaga doon sa how, yung connection talaga nila doon sa kanilang relationships rather than the inciting incidents of their, di ba, yung parang lagi kasi ang notion kapag afam-afam sagot sa kahirapan, Cinderella story, di ba? And I think it plays so many Filipinos into bad light. Parang it somehow stigmatized the
still from Casado of Wood. How is it working on this project? What do you like about it? And what have you discovered about your partners and fellow stars? So, kahit sino pa pwede sumunod, get niya yan. Gano'n mo na ang skills. Take a week.
I think in every situation you always you know what? I think in every situation we always see the beauty in it. Everything that we do, no, charot lang. It's not about that. I guess in this situation, I'm used to being with a lot of people. Kasi when I did this show, I just came back from an international competition. As in 2 days. So I really need to just, step it up. I was happy when I saw my friend Natalie because we bonded before, but not really gotten that close to the point that it's very personal. This time it became a bit personal, then nag-away na tayo. I know, wait God. Bakit naman tabi ko ngayon? My goodness! Okay, God! Eho! Good year eh! Yeah! I'm never gonna do that again. Charot! Yeah, charot lang. Anyway, so yun, masaya siya. And then, of course, we met new personalities like Julia, the lawyer, our favorite lawyer, as abogado. I always ask her about a lot of things. And of course, Mary. It's different personality, different stories of women that we are sharing in the show because it's very important that it's time to break stereotypes, diba? It's not about foreigners, sagot sa kahirapan, the foreigners are the one giving us the opportunity. No, Pinoy ang nagbibigay ng opportunity dahil Pinoy ang may gusto umahon sa buhay. Yun yung totoo, and this is all about that. And it's about hope and connection between the characters that all of us are women sharing our story. Despite our differences, we have one thing in common, and that is we know how to love.
Ang ganda talaga naman pang Miss Universe na agad, no? May, po kayo, may sasabihin.
Parang feeling ko social experiment siya for me, to be honest with you. Parang hindi ko alam kung, hindi ko pa na nalulunok ko ako, di ba? Parang nalulunok mo! Lahat. Anyways, joke lang. Kumbaga parang, hindi ko pa, I mean, I enjoyed filming, of course, with a lot of people, and I was able to, experience new things with them. Pero parang, hindi ko, kinakabahan kasi ako, gusto ko mapanood na lahat, para matapos na. Para mabigay na ako ng comment, para naging move on, di ba? Pero yun nga, kailangan natin maghintay, so, yun lang, wala akong masasabi. Yes.
Miss Julia?
So, as the non-celebrity on the show, I would say it was a pretty high learning curve. I'm not used to the glitz and glam, so I really appreciate the ladies and the directors for showing me the ropes and what showbiz is all about. So it's been really exciting, but at the same time, also nerve-wracking because you're really showing your private life. These are things that you share with family and friends and not with a general audience. But a large part of why we joined is really advocacy. And I think you'll see that throughout the rest of the show, and you'll see not just us challenging AFAM stereotypes, AFAM relationships, but also celebrating the lives of 4 independent, beautiful women who have chosen vastly different career paths, and I think are doing pretty amazing.
And we're so proud. We're definitely proud to share stories of how she is reintroducing herself. And then, of course, her how, as a not bar top-notcher, law. And then me, for sure sa mga pageant fans there, maraming reveal about pageantry, how I became to be, how I made history in the whole Philippines. Diba? Competing internationally as the first trans woman to compete in a female category globally. Diba?
Amen.
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 Janet!
Si Miss Nata, di ba ready lagi makipagpuksa? Ano? Kinakabahan ako dito.
Sige, next question.
Okay, ating next question is from Mr. Patrick Villanueva of Business Mirror. Nandito din ba siya? Sir Ad? Para doon po kay Director niya. Yan ba ang favorite mong gano'n? Ang tanong ay, what approaches were different or changed midway to meet this final product?
Tingin ko nung first edit nung editor namin. Kahit siya kasi, tingin ko naguguluhan siya sa kung anong susundan niya ang kwento. Kasi nga, iba't-iba talaga sila ng kwento eh. So, pero nung pinanood na namin ulit, with the guidance of Rodina and with JP's direction, mas lumabas yung humor, mas lumabas yung heart after nung comedy. Kasi syempre si JP tsaka Rodina, known sila for their humor, for their comedy. Pero at the same time, kapag kailangan na maging heartwarming, lalabas yun. And yun yung makikita niyo sa buong season. Hindi lang siya tungkol sa sa puksaan, pagiging nakakatawa, pero may lalabas na mga moments ng pagiging isang Pinoy. Lalo lumabas yung mga families nila. So sa start, ganyan lang puksaan sila kunwari, para lahat sila happy in life. Pero later on, as we get to know them through their families, we will know that they're real people. Not just AFAM wives or not just AFAMs, but Filipinos na meron din sariling pinagdadaanan na gaya ng normal na Pilipino, dinadaan natin sa tawa.
Thanks, Direk. Actually, nakakaloka tong episode 1 na pinakain na sila ng dinuguan, no? Hindi nila pinasweet dinuguan agad. Eh, mga Pinoy nga, di ba? Iglesia kasi kumakain ng dinuguan. Okay. Ay, bakit ganun yung tanong? For the creator, wala mong si Jesus dito. For the creators daw, kayo na po. Patrick Villanueva, Business Mirror. What was the most intriguing part you've come across when you were making this project? Intriguing part.
Ang hirap nung intriguing na part, ang intriguing. Pero siguro ako, I wouldn't say intriguing, but siguro yung mga interesting parts na lang. Kasi parang for sure they have already an idea of, di ba? Parang hindi naman na sa atin bago yung idea ng pang-AFAM. Pero dahil ganito yung magiging atake, na parang katulad na sinabi nila na lalalim tayo dun sa kung ano lang yung parang ang fan lang nila panoorin, ganyan. Parang more than that, I think yung mga vulnerabilities na isi-share nila dito, na nung casting, parang they're not ready to disclose it. Parang may limitations sila of what they can show. Kaya may mga kaba sila kung ano yung mga episode na nangyayari. Kasi along the way, they became vulnerable. So, yun naman yung pinamas naman namin sa kanila na we take this vulnerabilities as a sign of trust. No? So parang pinagkakatiwala nila yung mga kwento nila. Na pag ginagawa naman natin yung mga palabas nila ito, with respect to their stories, not just them, but to the people that they represent. So yun siguro yung interesting but also challenging part of doing it. Na you have all these stories with you, and kailangan mong evaluate if this is something that you would want the world to see, or you would want to keep it na kayo na lang nakaalam. So abangan niyo kung lumabas sa edit. Akala mo ba na edit?
Kasi hindi ko kasi iniisip yung mga sinasabi ko lagi. So, now, I have to be aware. Wow!
Learning curve. At saka, I think isa yun sa pinakamalaking comment sa first episode, yung edit daw talaga, ayaw na ayaw sila sa mga pa-subtitle. So, okay, our next question is for Miss Natalie R. This is from Alex Brosas of Daily Tribune. And ito ba si Sir Alex? Hello po, ayan. Question. When choosing a life partner, where do you base your decision from? Substance or form? Ay, Miss Universe naman.
Siguro, syempre, for substance. Kailangan talaga, alam ka naman, gwapo lang, walang naman utak, diba? Hindi naman ko pwede yun. So,
Ka-sure, di ba?
oo, diba? So, it has to, pero kasi ano talaga yan eh, package deal talaga ang partner. It really, dapat connect kayong dalawa. You also have to be attracted to that person. You need to respect them, you have to like them. So, I think it really is a substance for me. It has to be the whole deal. Yeah.
Ganon. Parang ang hirap ng audition ng magiging ng next partner mo.
Right!
Kailangan talaga. Yung napanood ko sa podcast, naloka ako parang sobrang taas. Pero ganun talaga dapat maglagay ng standard, no? Okay, another question pa. Were there moments where you felt the show helped you heal or see things differently? If meron man, how so? Kung wala,
Help me heal? Hindi ko pa nga alam eh. Feeling ko matatrauma ba ako? Or I don't know kung matatrauma ba ako kasi kailangan ko talagang matapos. Even for all of us, we are so excited kasi even though I'm public, nag-artista ko lang acting ako. Eh, hindi ko pinapakita yung buhay ko. Like yung my private life. And this is the first time na pinakilala ko. At saka kinuha ko yung mga madadrama kong part. Yeah. Diba? Parang hindi siya maganda ikwento sa tao. And I think that's the hardest thing for me. May natutunan ako, what I learned is to love myself. Wow!
ganda nun. Okay, our next question. Ay, hindi kasi nasabi kung kanino galing. This is for Miss Julia. How did being in a fan wives club compare to being in a courtroom or boardroom? Was it harder to stay composed when emotions ran high?
I think emotions really tend to run high, whether it's in adversarial proceedings or in your personal life. So professional or personal, emotions are always involved, and I think the important thing is really just maintaining an air of respect. You know, everyone is just human, and you know, all you have to do really is hear the other side, whether, as you said, whether it's in a courtroom, a boardroom, or in your personal life. And I think that's what we really try to do on this show. You know, just to listen to each other's perspectives, whether we agree or disagree.
Kaya talaga magsalita na ano gumawa ng podcast niyo? A Fan Wives Club podcast. Okay. Ang ganda yan. Ay, gusto mo naman speaking voice nila.
Wait lang, she didn't answer the question. Which one is more difficult? Being in the courtroom and the show?
She said the question was, when emotions are running high, how do you maintain your composure? And I said it's really just about respecting other. What
May
is
meron
your
pa tayong counselor dito na.
Mag-explain kayo sa barangay naman.
point of clarification? What is the question? Can you repeat,
The
please?
question is, ChatGPT question. How did being in a fan wives club compare to being in a courtroom or boardroom? Was it harder to stay composed when emotions ran high?
Siya daw yung tama kasi
Ay, ako na lang, papaligin na
is it harder na? I think it's difficult to compare the level of difficulty. Perhaps in that sense, just off the top of my head, it's more difficult in your personal life, of course, to maintain that level of composure. Because as a lawyer, of course, you're litigating, you're advocating for another person's problems, another person's rights. So you don't really feel emotional about that. You know, it's not something close to your heart. Of course, there are advocacies that are close to your heart. But at the end of the day, it's not really you who's internalizing that problem. Although that is, I guess, an occupational hazard. Sometimes you absorb your client's problems. But when it's a personal matter, you know, when you feel personally attacked, when you feel your buttons are being pushed, then of course it's harder to remain composed, it's harder to think rationally. But you know, everybody's just doing their best and you just try to do better next time if you didn't do it so well today.
Okay, ChatGPT, please translate. Okay, ito naman para sa ating Philippine Pride, Miss Kay, as the first transgender woman to compete in Miss Universal Woman 2025, you've already broken barriers. What made you say yes to a Fan Wives Club?
In every situation, as I've always said, there's different stories to be told. One of my advocacies when I competed internationally is storytelling, because stories are the ones who create history. diba? So when I was offered this platform, I see it as a platform as well, you know, because it's about storytelling, and I want Glow Up is all about that. Telling stories and finally it's able to tell real stories, diba? Unfiltered stories. And my story doesn't end even if success was grabbed or, you know, committed internationally. Because there's more stories and layers to be told. There's more pages to be, you know, flipped. This is another one of my story of how it became to be and what's next. And I'm very grateful, as I've always said to, you know, Director Dina, for giving me this opportunity as my co-sister in this community, which, you know, she experienced so much. And I'm just like her, I'm also a fighter. Both of us are fighting, diba? Away na kayo
May naalala ko. Speaking of intriguing, yung sa'yo pala yung isa sa mga intriguing na naalala ko dito. Kasi if you remember, Kaylin joined the Miss Universe Philippines Pampanga. Pero last minute she pulled out, diba? Malalaman niyo yung totoong story dito sa Alpha Wars.
Oh my God!
Doon yung unang shinare, yung totoong nangyari. Kasi pili ko yun yung intriga. Yun yung intriga.
Well, ano naman, there's always a good in the bad, diba? We always need to see that. And a silver lining, sabi nga nila Fiona. But for me naman, I see it as a good thing because it catapulted me to where I am right now, which is with you guys. I met you guys because of what happened. So again, it's up to you to see the next episodes, to peel that layers with me. So I invite everyone to see that side of the story. And yes, definitely, I will always say yes to ABS-CBN. I will always say yes to I Want because it's the home of the Filipino people. Hey!
Ganun yun!
Not denied, only redirected.
Yes, not my own redirected to the home of the Filipino people. Thank you, yun lang naman.
Thank you, Kay. This question, para ulit kay Director Nana. Sabi ko, you've created stories in the past about women finding their voice in love. Like, that thing called Tadhana, Never Not Love You, Miling Malacanang. How does this show continue that tradition, especially through Natalie, Kaylin, Julia, and Marie's journeys?
Ang hirap naman ng mga tanong.
Hindi ako gumawa nito din.
Pero I think itong Afam Wives Club, it will start as parang kung paano gino-judge ng mga tao usually yung mga Afam Wives. Feeling ko ganun yung audience natin na pag pinanood nila, meron na silang sariling judgments kung ano yung Afam Wives o stereotypes. Gaya yung sinabi ni Rodina, island souvenir, sagot sa kahirapan, para bigasan, gano'n. Pero later on, makikita natin na hindi. Itong mga napili namin cast, at kaya sila yung pinili namin cast, ay sila yung mag-redefine kung ano talaga yung Afam Wife at kung ano talaga yung isang Pilipina na pumiling magmahal, nagkataon, Afam yung minahal nila. So, kung sa stories of women, syempre stories of women to, pero iba't ibang klaseng karanasan na at the end of the day, gaya naman sila ng Kaylin, lahat naman sila gusto ng pagmahal. At ayun, nagkataon, Afam yung gusto nila.
Thank you, Direk. Okay. Dahil dyan, sundan mo yan, Direk Rodina. As a showrunner, what is a showrunner again? What was your biggest challenge and your biggest reward in bringing this concept to life?
Ako natanong ko kanina, sinagot ko rin, natanong naman tuloy-tuloy. Yung isang challenging for me, ito kasi yung first namin together ni JP Charlie. So parang sabi ko, sobrang iba na ito sinagawa namin before when we did Dragon together. Parang naghalo-halo siya, it's a different format, it's a different concept. Tapos ito kasi yung for the first time yung parang the idea came from I want us really to develop it, ganyan. Yung paghahanap namin ng casting, ito as in yung casting talaga, nagpa-audition kami, natin talagang parang kulang na lang ibulong ko na sa hangin, nagalit mo ako sa mga casting na to. At nagkataon, yung pinakamalaking reward, well, napanood niyo yung episode 1, di ba? Yung pinakamalaking namin reward, at yung bonus doon ay, ang dami nanood, sabi ng iPhone, dami na nanood, and not just in the Philippines, sa outside, which I think is very important. Kasi, baka ito yung closest nilang connection to home. Diba? Especially Filipino na dahil sa yung mga may asawa at pa, may mga lumaki abroad. This could be like a show for them to actually realize na, look at them, parang the same way with us, but this time they live in the Philippines. At ito yung makikita nila dito na yung buhay ng mga Afro-Wives na to, nag-navigate sila sa mundo sa Pilipinas, di ba? And I think yun yung magiging different nito to other types of relationships. Kunyari sa iba ka nakatira, ganyan. Kasi iba yung dynamics nila dito, at iba rin yung dalawa natin, kumbaga, di ba? Iba ang iskimahan natin dito eh. So, yun yung feeling kong reward, but also, parang bonus na lang for me. Kasi yung reward lang naman is to be able to come up with a very beautiful show. So, ayun.
Thank you, Maren. And thank you. Kasi alam ko naman pag kayo ang gumagawa.